Hey there, I'm author Sarah A. Chrisman,
And I'm Gabriel Chrisman.
and today we are discussing A Modern Quixote, or My Wife's Fool of a Husband, by August Berkeley. This is a comic novel.
Right, 1884.
1884. Very comic. This is basically, each chapter is a different little comic sketch. It's not even like a narrative story. It's just a collection of comic sketches. And they're funny. They're funny, but it does drag on a bit.
It's a lot of them.
It's basically like watching 5 hours of Saturday Night Live straight. Because it's just a series of these little jokes, a series of joke sketches. One of the first ones, the guy forgets to bring his marriage license to his wedding. Much hilarity ensues. And then there's another one where he wants to adopt a baby boy, and they can't until his wife insists on adopting a baby girl, and then they have twins, and by the end of the chapter they have 6 kids all at once. That sort of thing. And they're funny. They are funny. But it is a lot. Basically, I think this would be better to read a chapter or two, set it aside, come back to it in a month or so, read a chapter or two, set it aside, rather than reading the whole thing at once.
Right.
Because, I like humor. I really do. But with a certain type of humor, a little goes a long way. Like, I wouldn't want to watch 5 hours of Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live's not my thing anyways. But even if it were,
Right.
I think there are probably very few people who want to watch it for 5 hours. Maybe there are some out there.
There's also just the challenge of the humor of another time requires a certain amount of extra translation and leaps of understanding in order to be able to really get the humor.
Yeah, there is that. There is that. Now, what this is useful for, it is useful as a window into the fact that not all the books that were being published in the 19th century are these dark, Thomas Hardy, high literature sort of slogs.
Or moralistic tracts.
Now, a lot of moralistic tracts survived in disproportionately high numbers because people didn't read them.
Right, they sat on shelves. And hence were preserved.
Someone's, well-meaning, pious relative would buy it for them, and they'd say, "Thanks, Granny." Stick it on the shelf, and of course you can't throw it away because Granny gave it to you. Right. And then after she passes on, you can't throw it away either because, sainted Granny gave it to you, but you never want to read the thing either. So a lot of those survived. That's what historians call survival bias, when things survive in disproportionately high numbers because they're not getting used, like wedding dresses.
Or because they get preserved for sentimental reasons.
Like wedding dresses.
And not really for reasons of real value or evidentiary value or anything else.
Right,
yeah.
Right. There are a lot more 19th century wedding dresses in museums than there are work clothes, because the work clothes get worn till they wear out.
And didn't typically have sentimental value.
Right. Actually, I thought it was hilarious when we, at the Des Moines Museum in the capital of Iowa, we saw a little sign saying, "Please don't bring us any wedding dresses. We have more than we need already."
Yes.
Which was cute. It was really cute.
Absolutely.
But back to the story. I think that survival bias of certain types of books, the high literature, the religious tracts, it gives an inaccurate picture of the time. And books like this one help round out that picture.
Right. People have the image of Victorian culture as sort of humorless and prissy. And clearly that's just because they haven't read enough of these types of books.
Right. And so I think this sort of book is very valuable for that reason. Even though it's a little goes a long way.
Yes.
with the humor. I think it's very valuable to understand that this is part of a full culture, and that they did have a lot of books like this that are just for fun and just for laughs. So, even if you don't read this particular one, I hope you'll look for the comic novels because those can be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one, Shams is one of my favorites actually.
Mm-hmm.
The subtitle of that one is, so it's Shams or Uncle Ben's Experiences with Hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
That one, if you guys liked Nurse McCoy in My Tales of Chetzemoka, a lot of her character comes from the book Shams. What are some other really fun 19th century comic novels? Blunders of a Bashful Man.
Blunders of a Bashful Man.
There's
yes.
a lot of, I took a lot of fun things from that one for the Tales of Chetzemoka too.
Then there was Three Men in a Boat. Is that?
3 Men in a Boat is a great one, and 3 Men on Wheels is the sequel to that one.
Diary of a Nobody.
Diary of a Nobody,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So there are a lot of good Victorian comic novels out there, and it's really important to read the funny ones to round out the sort of healthy dose of high literature you no doubt got in school. So, thanks for watching today. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a nice thumbs up, and remember to tell your friends about my books. Happy reading!